Alright, so this is a quick review of the Magicfly automatic egg incubator, or auto egg incubator. So let's look at the manual right quick, because I always like doing the manuals for folks. In Genol 12, so it's probably a more up-to-date version than the Genol 11 and 10, right? Let's go through this so we get a little more light on the subject here. So here's the figures. Here's the instructions. I'll tell you, trying to learn this stuff real quick, I thought for sure I had, I'll show you what I was talking about if I have a chance here. Let me show you this manual first. Now I ordered some eggs, and they're back ordered, 2 weeks. But for some reason I thought I got them today, and I'll show you what I really got. Here's the manual first, so you know what to expect. You can pause the video, of course, because I'm going too fast for normal folks. Let's get that out of there. So you know what to expect before you buy. I'm not going to be able to put a link up just yet, but I'll put a link up later on when I get back home from work tonight, and the Amazon link. So I'm going to show you what I kind of learned a little bit. I just messed with it today. Problem is, I got this package, and it said you're happy chicks on it, and I thought it was eggs. It felt like eggs. It was light and puffy. And it's actually the feeders and waters for my future chicken coop. So that's what that was. So I thought I had the eggs already, and I was like, oh, let's try to. And I got this at the same time, and I was like trying to whip it together. So anyway, they tell you to test it. I don't think this is coming out good. Best 38.2. And the manual says usually eggs start out at that point. But let me show you what to expect here when you got this thing. So you got a little heater running. Right there's a thermometer. And that thing is some kind of widget that spins slowly. That widget connects up to this tray, and it wiggles and jiggles the tray through that. You see that thing hooks into that right there, and the movement wiggles and jiggles the tray around. So this thing's moving around. And this thing's putting out heat. When I first started up, it smoked a little bit, but all heaters and stuff, when you get them from the factory, they do that. The manual says you should do certain things with, like, sanitize this thing before you use it, but I didn't think I had a chance. So anyway, this wiggles and jiggles, and these things, you get 5 of them, but you're supposed to put the eggs in there, and then just imagine the egg wiggling and jiggling around in there and getting rotated. So under this, yeah, here's the extra pieces here. Still have. So you get 5 of them. You put different size eggs in there, and I read all the Amazon reviews usually before I buy something. People said had good success. So under this is another tray, and under this is where you put, I think it was 100 milliliters of water. So I put some distilled water down there. That's to keep everything moist. I don't know if you see it. But I wanted distilled water because I didn't want to have the stinking water salts and junk building up in there from the. So anyway, so that's how it keeps it moist. And see, it's freaking out because the temperature got dropped because opening it up dropped the temperature. But you set it for what you want. The temperature that you can't hardly see that. It's 38.2, and then you hit set again, and then it'll build up temperature up again to make it match, and it keeps it right there. It's pretty easy. But I'm gonna disconnect it now. Okay, I had it running for about 2 hours to test it, make sure. They say to test it before you use it. So I'm gonna plug it here. So it says it uses less than 60 watts. That's good because I've run off of a big old battery bank here. So I'm in the fix, just like everyone, trying to get some emergency chickens going. For the big old the big problem going on right now that no one dare say. So what do you call? Yeah, that's that. They give you an extra fuse too if something goes wrong. So the reviews on this are really good, and that's why I went with it. But like that. What's some more chicken ideas? Okay, so I'm right here. I'm gonna try to make this video 10 minutes. So let me just add some bonus material. This here is a feeder or a waterer. I'll put some links. It was a set of 2. Let me get the other one out of here. So the idea of these is they hang up. You hang them up from the roof of your. Yeah, keep the poop from your coop out of the food for your brood. Say that 5 times fast. Now my grandpa used to raise chickens, and man, those suckers would crap all over in their water and their food, and I don't want that happening. So I'm gonna be hanging at least for this. I'm only going to have a little tiny bit of chickens. Literally just, I live in a town. They only permit 10, so can't go over that unless I do some special maneuvers. But that's the idea. It'll keep the chickens from crapping so easily in the food and the water. Now I got a dog kennel. I'm gonna be retrofitting into a chicken coop. I got some pallets and stuff. Maybe this weekend I'll get some time to make a little chicken coop. I mean the dog kennel would be a chicken run. But I got to move that too because there's certain zoning and stuff. It's got to be 25 feet from the house and 10 feet from the property line. So I got to do a bunch of moving and grooving. So anyway, yeah. So that's a review of the auto egg incubator. Initial review. There's just a set button and a plus and minus. So you set, and it's in Celsius. So that's a European and Chinese metric standard system. So yeah, you'll have to learn Celsius. But in the manual, it just go. I mean, I was rip roaring ready to go, but on page 7 in the manual, it has a little blurb here to help you out. It says, different kinds of poultry require different temperatures. For example, the incubation period of chicken is 21 days. The temperature is 38.2 Celsius from the 1st to the 6th day, 38 Celsius from the 7th to the 14th day, 37.8 Celsius on the 15th day, and 37.2 to about 37.5 Celsius from the 16th to the 21st day. And it talks about humidity control. I don't know, it requires different relative humidity in different periods of incubation. The relative humidity should be kept between 55 and 60% at earlier stages of incubation, and it goes on from there. And it moves around. So all you got is it's kicking out heat in the fan at the top, and you got water at the bottom. And I suppose it's kind of like a crock pot a little bit. But right here, let me show you this. Right here is a hole I imagine excess moisture pops out of there, and like that. So I don't know how you would control the humidity. I guess it's just you just cross your fingers. But there's been some good. I don't see a humidity control. You see, you just kind of hope it works out. But good reviews on Amazon, really good reviews. So apparently this thing does what it does. So anyway, that's the end of this. And subscribe and like and support me on Patreon. Just kidding. Look, the way I look at it, I have over 1,400 subscribers, and nobody has any money right now. So forget it. Just eat your money. You know, buy some food and eat it. Don't put any money my way. I'm not doing this for money, because if I did, I'd starve to death. So don't even worry about it. All right. Thanks so much.